International, yeah, that's our night. LLQs, we're on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. International stage, yeah, we're running it wild. So did the enemy team going bucking style. LLQs, we're on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. MZ's stacks throwing flames like a storm. Yim's laying traps, keeps the pressure warm. Camo heroes playing with finesse and flair. Coop's got your back, you better be aware. We're LLQ'd and we're taking it all. In the Goons International, we're standing tall.
In the style of Sabaton's power metal anthems. In the heart of the arena where the battle begins, LLQ stands tall, forged to win. To carry with banana, with blade raised high, strikes like thunder, cleaving the sky. Phoenix on the mid lane, his magic is born, a force of destruction, a radiant form. From the shadows him, the flame knight, holds the light strong, prepare for the fight. Phoenix on the mid lane, his magic is storm, a force of destruction, a radiant form. From the shadows him, the flame knight, holds the light strong, prepare for the fight. Under the banners, the International calls, warriors of Dota, answer to brawl. Through pixel of fury, the flame knight, holds the line strong, prepare for the fight. Under the banners, the International calls, warriors of Dota, answer to brawl. Through pixel of fury, they rise and they fall, but LLQ, they will conquer it all. Charge through the lanes, on the bright path of flames, for victory's crown, the rise with no shame. The legends of war, the cute ones are famed. LLQ will reign in the international game. Camo hero, the watch for soft support, guides the team forward in battles fought. Ward in the darkness, securing the light, with healing and vision they turn the tide of the fight. And Coop, the defender, the heart support strong, sacrificing all to keep the team moving along. Unyielding in chaos, standing the ground, when all seems lost, their strength is found. The enemies crumble, they fear their names, but LLQ rises standing in fame. For honor and glory, for blood and for flame, in the halls of the greats they stake their claim. Charge through the lanes, on the bright path of flames, for victory's crown, the rise with no shame. The legends of war, the cute ones are famed. LLQ will reign in the international game. To the last creep slain, to the last thrown fall, where banana charges heed their call. FedEx with arcane might, Jim's iron will, they'll win this fight. Camo hero stands in the darkest hour, Coop leads them forward, a wall of power. Charge through the lanes, under bright battle flames, for victory's crown, the rise with no shame. The legends of war, the cute ones are famed. LLQ will reign in the international game. LL hero stands in the darkest hour, Coop leads them forward, a wall of power, a wall bound to national game. To the last creep swearing, the last thrown fall, where my name's mentioned, history to fight evermore.
Ready to feast, ends of vax in the mid, bolt release. Tim's off lane slams down with the stun. Camo hero on soft, running and gunning for fun. Coop's on hard, guarding the throne. Together we're a squad, LLQ zone. Crushing the map, no cap, don't look back. Don't mess with us, or you're getting clapped. International stage, yeah, we're running it wild. Doesn't the enemy team going bucking styled? LLQ's on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. International stage, yeah, we're running it wild. So did the enemy team going bucking styled? LLQ's on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. MZ stacks throwing flames like a storm. Yim's laying traps, keeps the pressure warm. Camo heroes playing with finesse and flair. Coop's got your back, you better be aware. We're LOL cubed and we're taking it all. In the Goons International, we're standing tall. They tried to gank, but we flipped the script. Bananas in the jungle, creeps get ripped. Into FedEx, slurs with the power room. Yim's bashing towers down by noon. Camo hero, quick with the save. Coop's got the old two enemies crave the grave. It's GG in the top before we end the game. LOL cubed, baby, remember the name. Crushing the map, no cap, don't look back. LOL cubed in the lead, we'll look back. Goons International, it's our big debut. Top tier plays, what you gonna do? LOL cubed, we're on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. International stage, yeah, we're running it wild. Tilted the enemy team, going bucking styles. LOL cubed, we're on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. MZ steps, throwing flames like a storm. Yim's laying traps, keeps the pressure warm. Camo heroes playing with finesse and flair. Coop's got your back, you better be aware. We're LOL cubed and we're taking it all. In the Goons International, we're standing tall. Blink, bash, gank, flash, we slay. LOL cubed, it's your last day. Towers falling, they're on the run. Guess what? We've only just begun. Echo slam and we light up the fight. Goons International, yeah, that's our night. LOL cubed, we're on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. International stage, yeah, we're running it wild. Tilted the enemy team, going bucking styles. LOL cubed, we're on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. MZ stacks, throwing flames like a storm. Yim's laying traps, keeps the pressure warm. Camo heroes playing with finesse and flair. Coop's got your back, you better be aware. We're LOL cubed and we're taking it all. In the Goons International, we're standing tall.
In the style of Sabaton's power metal anthems. In the heart of the arena where the battle begins, LOL cubed stands tall, forged to win. To carry with banana, with blade raised high. Strikes like thunder, cleaving the sky. FedEx on the mid lane, his magic is born. A force of destruction, a radiant form. From the shadows, him, the flame knight. Holds the light strong, prepare for the fight. FedEx on the mid lane, his magic is storm. A force of destruction, a radiant form. From the shadows, him, the flame knight. Holds the light strong, prepare for the fight. Under the banners, the Goons International calls. Warriors of Dota, answer to brawl. Through pixel of fury, the flame knight. Holds the line strong, prepare for the fight. Under the banners, the Goons International calls. Warriors of Dota, answer to brawl. Through pixel of fury, they rise and they fall. But LOL cubed, they will conquer it all. Charge through the lanes, on the bright battle flames. For victory's crown, the rise with no shame. The legends of war, the cubed ones are famed. LOL cubed will reign in the Goons International game. Camo hero, the watchful soft support, guides the team forward in battles fought. Ward in the darkness, securing the light. With healing and vision, they turn the tide of the fight. And Coop, the defender, the heart support strong. Sacrificing all to keep the team moving along. Unyielding in chaos, standing the ground. When all seems lost, their strength is found. The enemies crumble, they fear their names. But LOL cubed rises standing in fame. For honor and glory, for blood and for flame. In the halls of the greats, they've staked their claim. Charge through the lanes, on the bright battle flames. For victory's crown, the rise with no shame. The legends of war, the cubed ones are famed. LOL cubed will reign in the Goons International game. To the last creep slain, to the last thrown fall. Where banana charges heed their call. FedEx with arcane might, Yim's iron will, they'll win this fight. Camo hero stands in the darkest hour. Coop leads the forward, a wall of power. Charge through the lane. gains under bright battle flames. For victory's crown, the rise with no shame. The legends of war, the cube once are famed. LLL Cube will reign in the Goonternational game. LL Hero stands in the darkest hour. Coop leads them forward, a wall of power. A war about the national game. To the last creep swearing, the last throne fall, where my name's mentioned, history to fight evermore.
Roll out the same time, click, clack, boom. LOL cubes, watch us fill the room. We're banana on the carry, ready to feast. Ends of vax in the mid, bolt release. Jim's off lane, slams down with the stun. Camel hero on soft, running and gunning for fun. Coop's on hard, guard in the throne. Together we're a squad, LOL cube zone. Crushing the map, no cap, don't look back. Don't mess with us, or you're getting clapped. International stage, yeah, we're running it wild. Doesn't the enemy team going bucking styled? LL cubes, we're on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. International stage, yeah, we're running it wild. So did the enemy team going bucking styled? LL cubes, we're on fire tonight. We're bananas, ready for a fight, alright. Insect stacks throwing flames like a storm. Yim's laying tracks, keeps the pressure warm. Camo heroes playing with finesse and flair. Coop's got your back, you better beware. We're LL cubes and we're taking it all. In the Goons International, we're standing tall.
Hello everybody and welcome to the cast. Look at that, bang on time. Mic check from Coop and NPR. Oh, you're lighting up, but I don't think you're coming through on Discord. I know it is a me problem, hold on. Let's do this one.
Check 1 2.
There we go. Check 1 2 1 2.
One of those.
Yeah, we got it. We got ya. Or at least OBS says we've got ya. So hopefully.
yeah? Hello?
Oh, crikey. What a game yesterday, huh?
I don't remember it. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to ever any
Oh, God.
acknowledgement of it.
Well, hopefully today's games take a leaf out of our book and learn that maybe the way to end a Dota game is to hit the high ground. Who knows?
But how do you? How
I don't
does one
fucking know.
high ground?
I need to ask someone. Apparently, according to Y.O.S.O, it was really painful to watch. So I'm going to be eagle-eyed, waiting to see just how Sitout have mastered the art of high grounding.
watch everyone else just easy peasy stroll up? But
Yeah, but in all honesty, to be honest, I think it was a fantastic game yesterday. I had a wonderful time. Nothing quite like a 2-hour game of Dota. One of the, we reckon, probably top 10 longest official ticketed Dota games in history.
I've truly never.
Which
never
is
played a game that long.
hilarious. And I think also, I don't know what the official shortest game is, but in GTI 1 we beat Goon Special Forces in 12 minutes and 40 seconds. So genuinely could have played me, I and yourself in the prior NPR, in both one of the longest and shortest ticketed Dota games in the history of the game, of our storied game, which is over 1 billion matches.
That's a crown I'm happy to have.
Yeah. So who cares about GTI, nerds? Choose your charity. I will personally be donating to
Time wizards.
probably something to do with sleep apnea. The amount of people that we dozed off with yesterday's game, or something to do with heart palpitations. The British Heart Foundation, because bloody hell.
I feel like an hour and a half point. The game's out the window. Like, what do you do?
Oh, we went delirious. Yeah, I don't know.
You have
How,
everything.
I have a question.
Yo.
How many Live Life Luton versus Goon Special Forces games can fit into a LLL cubed spherical game?
Well, let's do the maths, right? So
Well, that's some
12
hot
minutes, 5 is an hour, so 10, and it was, what were we? We were 2 hours and 7 minutes, were we?
Yeah,
So 10 and a bit.
a bit.
10 and a high
What?
ground push.
Damn.
Yeah.
We could have-
All that
Jesus
wasted
Christ.
opportunity.
We had 8 games left to play in the entire tournament. We could have. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. Well, anyway, the past is in the past, and we have the future to focus on. Specifically, this future, Gubcord Dota Division versus Team Sitout. What do we reckon? What do we make of it?
No idea. I don't think I watched like. Actually, I've casted a one Sitout game, I believe, right? With Zach.
Yes, and I cast their first game against Ceci's Shitties.
I was going to say, I'm sure
Yeah, me and Coop actually.
we've done them before.
We took Ea-nasir, and we took. Well, we watched Ea-nasir start the first drama of the tournament, didn't we?
Beef.
Gave Stetties an axe to grind, which could set up for an interesting rivalry going into game 2. Well, I say game 2, the second game of this evening, which will be Stetty Shitters versus whoever wins this one. There was some last minute drama as well, as the Goon International would want to be. Gub, Prince Union Leader Gub, or whatever his name is, floated the idea of a stand-in for his team at the last minute. I think, well, initially tried to push the game back by an hour, and then instead resorted to pardon me, instead resorted to they're playing with a stand-in. So we might have an untested element to this Gubcord Dota division, who after their roster shuffle do seem to have come out the gate fighting. They were one of the worst teams in the tournament in the group stages, and since then they've really turned that ship around, and they're heading straight for port. So, or heading straight for Treasure Island. I don't know, whichever one's the good one.
So they are trying to get a Legend 3.
What's
to
their
play.
current carries MOR?
No idea. I'm trying to
Curse
find
these
them.
teams and their variable MMRs.
So their current carry is Crusader 3.
Although they have just put out a ping for any gamers that want to be a POS 1 player. So
Do they not have anyone for either game?
I would
Presuming they win this first one.
Well, I would assume. Well, they wanted to push it back by an hour, so I'd assume they'd be fine for game 2. But they've just put out a ping for a Crusader 3 benchmark, which I'm guessing means that Y.O.S.O and the rest of Sitout have said, "No way, Jose." And we're gonna
That's
see.
interesting.
We're gonna see a little bit of a.
Wait, ain't you like low Archon Banana?
I could hop
Could
in and
you
play.
could
yeah.
you stand
I
in?
could.
Live on the
Siler
field.
Falcus, if you're watching, do you want to take over? No,
Actually, you're a full medal ahead.
I'm exactly 1 medal higher, so I would probably get turned down by the rules lawyers.
Or Matey's offering his name for the hat.
I think Matey
Love
would be a good
Love a
replacement.
Matey.
He's about the same rank as I am, I think.
Italian v Italian.
Yes, and it would be the Battle of Scipio's Helm. Famously, Y.O.S.O and Matey played together in first GTI as Scipio's Helm enjoyers. So hopefully we'll see some.
I wouldn't trust Matey to not throw.
Oh, neither would I, but they don't know that. Obst is Crusader 5. He's very value, by the way, Obst. I cannot believe that he'd actually be wanting to play a game. After yesterday, I would have thought he'd need a little bit of a break.
Sometimes it just nips it. I've been solely bomber manning because I can't bring myself to keep it.
I keep
No,
bombing myself. I infuriate myself in Bomberman. I can't seem to do it. I've got 8,000. I think is my highest. But I keep just walking into the lingering bomb. What do you call it? Bomb stick, bomb tentacle.
I just take too long. I'm too precise with my bombs.
Yeah, well, I need to be more precise with my bombs and be quicker. Right. Well, they've elected to choose Obst. He's closer than Matey, and a core player.
Yeah, I'm looking like the guy I thought they were going to bring in was actually already on the team, but not on the original team.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, that's why I got confused. They tried to put their +4 player on carry. I don't know, man. Fucking mid tournament shuffles and reshuffles and.
Yes, there have been a lot of those.
Back in my day,
they're now interviewing
there wasn't
players.
no shuffling around.
Yeah, back in my day as well. You and me both, mate. Back in the good old days. They're now interviewing players 6 minutes before the game is due to begin.
Sometimes I like to imagine this is what happens backstage at TIs.
At TI, they just collar like Anna
Desperately
from the
just
stands.
in the back, the back rooms, just running in like, someone, please. We need anyone.
just someone, please give us a carry.
No
player.
fail, please come play.
Honestly, I mean, yeah. So effectively, about 5 minutes ago now, Gubcord sprung on Team Sitout that they would need to either push the game back by an hour or use a stand-in. The guy they proposed was Legend 3, so that was dubbed to be too high for the Crusader 3 benchmark. They're now choosing between Matey, who's Archon 3 but primarily a support, and Obst, who's a very, very value Crusader 5, who plays POS 2. Personally, I mean, I rate both of them, to be fair. I think Matey's a lovely lad, and I would love to see the Italian versus Italian kind of pasta battle that goes on. Mom's spaghetti.
What is everyone's favourite pasta?
My favourite pasta? Ooh, God, I don't know. I like vermicelli. Does that count as pasta?
Ooh.
It's noodles, but it's got an Italian name. Yeah, we can see that you're struggling at NPR. Technical difficulties for one member of the panel. Please do bear with.
He's gone. Gone. I am a partial to a genie. Or a bow tie.
Ooh,
Of course.
fettuccine. I do like fettuccine.
Can't go
I
wrong
like
with a nice little bowl of
tagliatelle
bow
as
tie.
well. Tagliatellis are good.
Is that an official pasta?
I think so. What's your favourite topping to have on the pasta, though? Not.
I'm a pesto fan.
I'm sorry, but carbonara doesn't count as a type of pasta. I do know what you mean, though. Not to poke fun.
I am such a pesto fan. Oof.
Really?
Yeah, it's so versatile. You can have red pesto, green pesto, with some like lemon through it. Change the nuts out. Oof.
I am personally. I think I'm a carbonara guy as well. I'm a carbonara guy.
Too rich.
Carbonara, man.
Too rich.
NPR, are you still struggling?
A bit. If I'm really quiet,
Do you want,
that means
do you want to try a different voice channel?
no. I'm looking at some troubleshooting online.
Obst and Matey both fine. Okay, so freeze-dried Milky Way sounds bloody lovely, Stacey. Bloody lovely.
I had some fizzy multicolored belts to get me through the games.
Oh really? I had a crunchy. That was my. That was mine. I blame that on keeping me alive for as long as it did.
I feel like Crunchy's such a Christmas chocolate.
I fucking love Crunchies. It's my absolute favourite chocolate bar. Right. So, update on the stand-in situation. There was a discussion. Sitout approved both Obst and Matey. Matey's saying he's been discarded. So they've taken Obst of Team Spherical. So we have an Obst carry, which could be interesting because, as we said, normally a mid player, but obviously they translate quite well. He does like his melee mids, which I guess would translate. And Maddy has said that they're taking Obst purely for the Team Spherical shout-out, so they're respecting. They're respecting
The love of the ball.
respecting the ball. I don't know if Science Wiz Ben played it during the stream yesterday, but I did send him a little diss track I chefed up for Team Spherical before the game. I was going to release it to the International channel earlier today, but it felt in bad taste. Oh, he did. Wonderful. Oh, he did? He didn't? Yes, matey. We were talking about our favourite kind of pasta. Yeah, there was a Team Spherical diss track called Squared Up. You did square up and you beat us, so felt a bit embarrassing to drop the track after 2.5 hours of pain. But maybe I will.
We would not go down quietly though.
No, absolutely fucking not. In fact, yeah, fuck it. I will drop it. I'll unleash my inner Eminem. I soundboard. Well, I say my inner Eminem. Webinar Nai, my prompt authoring songwriting cousin, my prompt engineering side, wrote the song.
Your alter ego.
Yeah, I used AI. I used AI for the LLL3 mega mix that you might have heard if you joined the stream before. Is during the waiting room as well. Our two sides, our Sabaton and our power pop brat anthem. I can imagine that the diss track wasn't popular, given the amount of love that everyone has for Spherical, and with good reason. Lovely lads, lovely lads.
No, fuck them.
Oh, wait. Be nice, MPI. You had nothing to do with the tournament this year.
I'm just fucking
Something
around.
alluring about the ball, isn't
I
it?
know, and that little lad as well. He's so cute. The little fluffy bear ball. I love it.
Can't stop peeing everywhere though.
He's just got a leaky bladder. Bears have small bladders.
Do they?
Well, apparently.
There's a bear piss in the woods.
Who knows?
Probably.
That, by the way, NPR is a British saying that probably went right over your head as a Bosnian native.
Probably.
It's like saying, is the Pope Catholic, or
Oh, I mean, yeah.
it's like
I think every country has that.
yeah, it's one of those. Does a bear piss in the woods?
I can't think of ours though.
Depends if it's been domesticated. Is the real question. I'll post the diss track.
Well, it still needs
in
to
the
piss
International
someone.
channel now. just for you, Alexis.
Oh, there's a coin being tossed.
Oh, it's happening.
The coin's being tossed.
It's Sitout priority.
Okay, yeah. So Team Sitout get the choice. They can't decide. I bet there's a hell of it. They go for second pick in the end, so they value those early bans.
It's the second pick.
Interesting. I would probably go for first pick against these guys.
I mean, I don't know them, so
Yeah,
I could say like if it's better first second pick, but
the thing with Gubcord is I knew them as they were, right? I knew them with
Dire,
Gubs-
what the fuck? What?
Dire, okay.
This is just so strange. This is like
So
bizarro world.
So Gubcord get first pick Radiant.
No, they get Dire first pick.
Right.
Oh,
GLHF has been typed in chat. We're connecting to the lobby and we are in to the game. Just hide the overlay real quick. Amazing. To all of the new viewers, welcome, welcome. So sorry Pyrian couldn't be here. I hope I'm a suitable replacement. You say that now, bud. Do not jinx it. Oh my god.
I could talk about how we drew the Netherlands yesterday.
10 seconds.
Hey, who you drew the net? What, Bosnia?
Yeah,
In the football, is that?
yeah,
I don't keep up with football.
yeah. We can simulate the experience.
Yeah, well, I'm Welsh, so once Gareth Bale retired, all of my football dreams died with him.
Surely you prefer the
10 seconds.
rugby balls, right?
No, absolutely. Speaking of rugby balls, I'm going to watch the rugby in Cardiff this weekend. Going to watch Wales get thumped by South Africa, and I couldn't be happier. So, opening up the bands, we have a Shadow Fiend banned out from GCDD, and a Rubik banned from Team Sitout. The Rubik very much targeted at the Gub mid. He performs very, very well on his Rubik. One of the few goons that does a good Rubik, and there is a
10 seconds.
Nature's Prophet band 2, another one pulled out by Gubcord from the mid lane,
5 seconds.
that proved to be quite effective in their previous series.
Both teams appear to be coachless in the draft today. They're left free and wild.
Oh really? No coaches? Maybe that was an agreement. Maybe. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just blind luck.
Gets the ban.
Lich banned out. Now that's targeted at Lulu, right? Or is it?
It's just such a fantastic support. And he's better now, because now you don't have to ponder which facet.
5 seconds.
The other one is still better.
Oh yeah, true.
No.
Actually, we should have mentioned.
No, growing cold is now the superior facet.
Conceptually, the better facet, like even with the 0.5 second nerf.
We should have
Unless,
actually.
unless you're playing against a illusion hero,
We
or like a minion hero.
we should actually have mentioned that this is the first GTI game on 7.37e.
Hot, huge new patch.
Yeah, big new patch, letter patch, happened overnight, shook up the meta a little bit. A lot of the super strong heroes have now been reduced somewhat.
All right. Dyer gets the ban.
Banning out a Veno and a Witch Doctor on Team Sitout.
I think Veno is fractionally better now,
We're
but
10 seconds out. Plenty of time to
I don't know if I'm just partial.
if that's what's in
I haven't really looked. I
I
kind of
skimmed the notes and it was like in my brain fractionally better.
I did my usual look at who the really fucking good people is. Because Y.O.S.O is in the game, does that mean we can spam chat with horribly inaccurate statements? Feel free to spam chat, no matter what. Just keep spamming. I love it. Gets my Twitch engagement up because it's still on the quest for whatever the stage above scrub is. Axe banned out with the last GCDD ban, and they take a sniper first.
What?
pick.
Snapper.
Snapper.
Oh,
Now is that that could be one of three things. And then the clock, a staple of the
Good
tournament so
response.
far. Not rated highly by us or Spherical, so we ignored it in our 2-hour marathon yesterday. So the fact that it's made it into the game is probably a good sign that it's gonna make the game might be a little bit shorter.
5 seconds.
you banned it, you noob.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, okay, rated too highly by us then.
Dyer gets
No, how do we remember anything that happened in the
I've-
draft stage?
I have absolutely fucking brain deleted any information. Disruptor banned out now, so they're kind of looking at these team fighty heroes on GCDD, picking up a sniper as well. I think that they're gonna try and go for a kind of pokey strat I would assume they want to disrupt a lot of team fights. There's a Viper band out too as well. Just a ball bag, really, isn't it? That'll be Gub calling for his mid lane. Does not want to play against Admiral Seething's Viper.
All-round miserable hero to play into.
Seth has come in with a quote saying, "Sitout losing to Gubcord would be the biggest upset of this tournament." I'm gonna contest you there. I don't think so. I think any time that plays a team, the potential of them losing would be the biggest upset of the tournament. But Gubcord, I think, are a much stronger team after the roster shuffle. They're definitely much stronger than they were in the group stages. So I wouldn't be surprised if they do.
5 seconds.
You know, it's the best of one. Anything can happen. That's the beauty of it. Bristleback banned from Team Sitout, so they are. I think Maddy played POS 1 Bristle, didn't she?
I think Maddy is their +3 player.
I think it's POS 1 now. Post shuffle.
No, it should be Obst.
Oh shit! Yeah, Obs. I'm an idiot.
It's Bagel Dry, who is not here on carry.
10 seconds.
Union Prince Gub mid. Maddy offlane.
5 seconds.
Maddy's
Meepoonahorse +4 and Skullbastard.
Player's choice.
Plus 5. Got you. Okay, so Dazzle Sniper playing into Clock Lion. If I'm looking at this, immediately I have a favourite. So far, I know which one I would rather play into.
10 seconds.
I don't know, like
5 seconds.
the sniper is. I don't know where he's going. I was trying to look
Yes,
a bit.
mid.
I'm gonna make a rogue call. Seeing these three in front of me, I'm gonna say it's a core Dazzle. It's a
No,
support
it's a
sniper.
+5.
I don't know.
I'm looking at the games. It's a Dazzle +5.
Okay,
They played it last time.
the stat man. Do you reckon core techies? Because Gub loves
5
it.
seconds. 4, 3, you get it.
No, I don't know.
Carry techies.
I
Oh
hope not.
yes,
I
get
hope
spoons.
not.
Get spoon stash. Carry techies.
Dazzle's actually kind of ripped though, isn't he? Look at his arms.
Who? Dazzle.
Dazzle.
Yeah, but is he just skinny fit? I mean, look at
No,
Lion,
it's just.
man. He's rippling. He's just got a little bit of moobage going
Player's
on.
turn to pick.
A little bit of gynecomastia. Mars. Okay,
Oh,
so
the game's never going to win.
Sitout fucking watched Spherical play yesterday and thought, oh, that's mint that. They didn't rate the Phoenix, so they took Clockwork instead. But other than that, they're just going to try and repeat the same. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a fucking PA Conker pick next. I'll be furious. I'll be absolutely seething. We're going to lose NPR for a few minutes, but me and you can still provide provide
I
some.
have no draft input, but I can comment on the
No,
way the heroes work.
I agreed to cast this an hour and a half ago, so I didn't have time. Ursa, fuck's sake. Okay, well, there's a drought. So, that's something. Easy to protect the drought from the sniper with the Mars Arena. Easy to isolate targets if he takes the vision talent. I don't hate it so far. I think Drow.
10 seconds.
I don't know. I don't think they have really any any way to get on top of the Drow on Gubcord at the minute. Still,
I mean, if
got 2 picks
Techie's
to
in the
change that.
right place, he can.
Yeah, Takis could, but I think Drow just gusts him back, right? If she holds onto it properly.
True.
Um,
They need some beef on Gubcord.
yes, they need a lot of beef and they need a lot of blink. I will say, at the over halfway point that we are now, I definitely rate the Radiant draft much higher.
It's more. It looks like it makes more sense as a team.
Yeah, if I saw these on paper and I thought And I thought, yes. Which team's going to win? I would think the Radiant. There's a lot of mana drain as well, which could be a ball bag for these mana reliant heroes like the Dazzle and the Techies, assuming that they don't go for a funny build. There's an Underlord. That's a bitch. Okay, very interesting. That gives you some kind of get on top of for the Drow, right? If you can get the gate in the right place and you can get on top of her like effectively and stop her from running away, the Underlord can get onto the Drow quite easily. However, and there is a big however, the Drow plus Ags is going to royally fuck up an Underlord. She's too far away for the actual Fiora. She's going to melt his HP pool. She doesn't really care about... He's got very little base armor. I mean, sure, he gets Greaves plus Lotus, maybe. That'll give him a little bit of bonus armor, but it's not that much.
5 seconds.
So who knows? Who knows? I think the Drow is going to be very effective. I think it's a good pick.
She's generally weak right now, though, isn't she?
She is, but I think she got a buff in the most recent patch, didn't she? Ashwin saying that the Dire team is looking like an under-11s rugby team with one lad that hit puberty far too. It's that one Pacific Islands boy whose birthday is questionable.
Shipped him in.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
He's definitely 10.
Oh, sir, I think he's 10. Can't remember his birthday. Dire team banned out Coop. Clearly, obviously with the Drow pickup, you're clearly thinking that Radiant are going to look for a mid, and then Sitout respond, banning out the Faceless and the Spectre, who I suppose must be two of Obst's heroes. They're melee. They fit the bill.
Long enough to regret every choice you've made if you hurry. 5 seconds.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm baffled. Storm banned as well, and now they have to lay down the gauntlet. Pick a carry player. Who do you pick here? I would probably
DK.
pick Lifestealer, right? Surely.
I think DK is really good here
DK is just fucking good anyway, isn't he?
because his armor is added, right? It's not the base armor, right?
Starting in 5 seconds with
From his passive.
Sure.
No, it's base armor, isn't it? Is it?
I feel like it should be.
I think Sleepy Moon says CK would be a good pickup here. I think I agree. I think Richard, also a good game. I do love Ricky. However, Gust reveals invis units, so there is always a chance that he gets caught with that and blown up by the Drow because all of his armor is base with the agi gain. So the Drow is gonna just shred through it. A lot of people rating the Ea-nasir Drow, and they pick up Lycan. Okay.
Oh.
The issue with the Lycaneer here is going for the noob facet.
Oh, is there a
For
new
the-
Lycan facet?
No, the noob one, the one where you don't need to control the wolves.
Oh,
Baby wolf.
does that not give you bonus
5 seconds. 4,
strength?
3, you get it.
No, it gives you like bonus attack and something like that, but
Isn't that good
Usually-
for a carry though?
usually I think you still want either the one where your units are faster or the other one, the alpha pack one, with the like level 5, level 6 wolves.
I don't know. I mean, I kind of don't hate Lycan here. I think you get like BKB Harpoon, Desert.
Do you just Lycan by the sniper, and
Yeah.
then you've just got mega
crazy sniper.
dog sniper?
There's a Pangolier mid picked up as well. Okay, so Y.O.S.O pods 3 on the Mars, Ea-nasir carry Drow, Seething is mid on the Pangolier, Wurzag and Lulu pick up the Clock and Lion. Meepoonahorse, the sniper, is in fact a support, pods 4 sniper, Skullbastard, pods 5 Dazzle, Gub, Techies mid, going with Spoon Stash for now. We might change it. Maddy pours 3 on the
He does have
Underlord.
Spirit Wolves.
And it is Lycan carry with the Spirit Wolves facet from Orbst. Do you know what? Of all the things that I expected, Lycan wasn't one of them, and I kind of think it's pretty good. Like on a balance, I think he might struggle with getting your mana burned and controlled a little bit with the arena, Pango roll, clockwork. There's a lot of things to knock you around, which I found out yesterday is just fucking horrible to play into, especially later into the game. But yeah, I don't hate it. Of all the picks they could have gone for, Lycan is probably one of the better ones.
The issue is with Lycan, he can go out of the draw, but his armor is really fucking bad.
Yeah, I
And
guess
also-
he want to buy an AC though, right? It's a really good.
Yeah, but it's not like... It's not that much armor if you think about it, AC.
Could
You do want it, but yeah. I've played this matchup a lot, offlane to carry. The lane is pretty good. I mean, he's not laning into him, but the lane should be okay. The lane is usually good, and like the first phase, like the early game, but then later on the draw can, especially with the glacier, she can like just go glacier and you cannot even disable her ulti.
Chat also saying that apparently Obst is notorious on the Lycan. So we'll just run over the facets really quick as well. We've got Sidestep on Ea-nasir's Drought, which is the moving whilst multi-shot talent. Thunderbolt on the Pangalia mid, which is the move speed and turn circle kind of reduction thing. Bloodsport on Mars, which is, in my opinion, a much better talent. You've got Expanded Armature on the Clockwork, and Essence Eater on the Lion. So pretty much across the board going for the suggested facets. They're thinking about a wraparound play on Dire, but they're not going to go for anything yet. It's going to be a pretty chill rune, I think. On the Dire side, we have Abyssal Horde coming from Maddy on the Underlord, Spirit Wolves from Lycan, which is, as you said, MPR, the noob facet. Spoon Stash on Techies, so I would not be surprised if we see an awful lot of stuff in his backpack from Gub, but very nice, unusual cannon there for the Techies. We have the Shrapnel talent on Sniper and Poison Bloom on Dazzle, so offensive facets all round, basically. If you guys,
it's mid techies.
yeah, mid Techies. Gub is the mid laner. I think Techies does quite well against.
Oh, I was
Tango mid,
paying no
Am I-
attention.
am I
Sorry.
wrong? Okay.
What? I didn't hear you.
How does Techies do into Tango mid?
Dude, I have no fucking idea. It's not like a lot of people fucking play techies, man. That's for damn sure.
Let's just hit
But-
that, get the overlay back up.
I guess like because it's a support hero, it should be good like the first 10-15 minutes and then gradually fall off.
Yeah. So, get the last hits up.
It's interesting that he went for a Thunderbolt facet.
I
The turn rate is not like 100 less than it used to be or
no,
something
but
like that.
here's my head canon, right? I think they went for the Thunderbolt facet so that they can drop an arena, gust into it, stun into it, and just have this Pango doing circles straight in the middle.
Yeah, but the circles are much worse than they were before the patch.
True, but he's gonna be rolling around. He's gonna be able to stay within the arena, right? Which is gonna be a lot of damage.
Yeah, but I don't think he bounces over the arena. That's the thing. Because he needs to turn. Like the facet is good for turning, but I don't know if he. I've not seen the new turn rate, so it might be dog shit. I will need to see the first roll to see
Low
how
on
good.
Ea-nasir, but nothing happening just yet. Selling quite nicely so far. Definitely last hit's favourite Sitout, just for now. Very early days, but I love me a bit of early stats.
You should probably like.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah,
sorted. It's just that.
My stream is like 5 seconds delayed.
Oh yeah, the stream itself is delayed slightly. Pango, actually, very good point to notice. Pango almost doubled the last hits from Gunmid. 12-7 against Gub's 5-2. So I guess naturally, if you have higher damage, a melee hero is kind of favoured in a last hitting contest, especially if the kind of skill is even between the players. But yeah, Gub is not doing too hot, taking a lot of damage.
Going on the lion on bar. Oof.
Just about escapes his life. Gub as well gets going on. This is the problem. Everyone goes at exactly the same time. Everyone goes crazy. It's like there's bloodlust infecting the game server. Yeah, Seething absolutely.
They have used a lot though on Gubcord there, but they're both
quite
mid
low,
health,
yeah.
mid mana now.
No regen left on Sniper too. He's picked up a Wraith Band, but I don't think that does much for him. And Maddy's shit out of mana.
Underroad usually kind of counters draw because he's like a natural Crimson Buyer.
Yeah.
But that advantage like gone at like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. So
Well, I think
they need to
Judging
capitalize
by-
with it early.
judging by Gubcord's draft, they're kind of hoping that the game's or at least on its way out by 30.
Oh, first blood.
What?
Oh no, the line was almost dead.
Sniper 2 instead. Gub stabilizing slightly in the lane. When he gets his null sallies, he'll hit a lot harder, just about as hard as Seething, but unfortunately it's quite a big lead so far. Hardly missed the last hit. 25 and 11 is pretty nuts, so it's going to be hard from the mid lane now.
The deck is animation is just dog shit. Like it's
Yeah.
really fucking hard to last hit, if not using spells.
We have a pause, ladies and gentlemen. Y.O.S.O lagging.
Puppy pause.
Puppy pause. It seems like it's universal to the server, so it might be just a problem. Sniper does have the scattershot facet, so he has the reduced duration, increased damage. FedEx is insistent that's the best one.
Which one?
The scattershot facet. But
I think it is if you're 4 because you're there to just pump out damage.
yeah, there's no need for you to be hiding with your ghillie suit in the trees. So they did call ready on Y.O.S.O, yeah, saying that he's lagging. Don't really know why. Maybe it's because he started losing on last hits to obs. Although to be fair, we have had troubles in the past with the server being low. So going on Meepoonahorse here, there's going to be a lot of damage coming out, but it's not quite enough to finish him off. And
He is painfully low though with no regen.
yeah,
That's a slow run back to base.
it's going to be a brave run forward.
Oh, he's got some tangos coming actually.
Okay. Okay, right, nice. We're stabilizing. This ward here, by the way. Do you watch the replay back? How unlucky is that?
Which ward?
The mid
Okay.
ward for
Oh, I see it, I see.
Radiant. Has it been tagged? Yes, it has. Just about. That's so unlucky. Oh, it's gonna feel bad.
Oh, this is interesting. So, Gub mid.
Yeah.
Is he gonna die?
He did decide.
He's
to
dead.
There's. Oh my god, he misses with the first roll, and then Gub's just got to stay in the middle for
Yeah,
the second. He's not gonna. Oh my.
So bad.
Yeah.
That was a lovely joke.
I was gonna say he's playing like such a bad like attack animation hero on techies, and also he has 100 ping. I
Yes,
just checked his
he's
ping.
playing from the US, isn't he? That's a good.
Yeah. He has 100 ping and like 10 packet loss.
So, I mean, we should say, given that information, he's doing pretty well. To bait a Pango roll like that.
He also has 7. It's like
You might die.
I'm
to the
just- I'm
poison
just-
touch here. That could be first blood. Obst, yeah.
Yeah.
Obst knows it is. Gives it up, and he's running down Lulu in the bot lane as well. Gets stunned up by Wurzag, so it's probably a bit of
Slap him.
a saving grace. But now they're gonna just turn on the lion. He's all in, no stunts, nothing left to defend himself, and he's going to go down. Chucks out a blood grenade for good measure. In comes
That's a
Seething,
bad
no
TP.
roll, no mana for anything else either. So they're just going to have to walk menacingly towards him, whilst
a really
level
bad TP.
3 Y.O.S.O TP's back to lane. Yeah. That's rough. 2-0. One apiece for the top lane boys on Gubcord Dota Division. And Y.O.S.O playing quite aggressively given his position. Not even got his phase boost delivered yet. Whilst Lion has the
I
treads.
think this Lycan can just
Lycan, not Lion.
shove him out of lane now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the tower is gone, mate.
That's those techies' minds for you. Gub making the most of the Pango's bad TP and making them pay for it with some material.
Yeah. That's why I never TP to help people.
Don't get us started on that. You're gonna give me PTSD.
You
Gub, yeah, Gub's.
you love your towers more than your teammates.
Gub's heading down mid. They are going to go on Maddy, but there's a route, and there's going to be a suicide jump. It's going to catch Ea-nasir, and there's a bomb too. He's going to run away rather than clicking on it, and that is going to be enough to take him out. Sniper's dropping some scatter shots to slow them down. Does get the disarm off Gub, and he's going to get pushed back by
But
the
the
cogs.
Pango TPing in
But
though,
there
he
is
has
not
ball.
enough. They're going to have to back off. Pango's in, yeah. Jumps straight over Gub's head. Comes back around for the second one. Gets the initial stun, but Gub once again shoots around him so he doesn't get killed by the Rolling Thunder, but does get
Nice
finished
flare from
by
the
right click.
Gubcord.
Yeah, Lulu doing just enough to help his mid get something out of one of his TPs. Gub is Gub's playing for a man on 10% packet loss and 100 ping. Gub's playing out of his mind. Imagine what the man would be doing if he was on like 20 ping.
What the fuck? Skullbastard has a 7 ping.
Jesus Christ! I mean, I guess you've got
Yes,
to offset the mid somehow, don't you? They're gonna poison touch Y.O.S.O, but it's just to back off. So at the minute, I don't know if.
Gub just sat on a regen rune and used all of his spells to then pick up the regen rune.
I love it. I do the same
Did
thing.
a nice little,
It's just being
nice little firework display.
It's just being efficient. So I don't think Obs and Skullbastard realise just how alone Y.O.S.O is in his top lane. There is no one to help him.
They could
if
run
they
him down
decide-
very
yeah,
easily.
They
do
have
all
a ward.
TPs though.
They're thinking about it. They're not thinking about it. I don't know if they go though, do they? Because Underlord just comes in as well. Like Underlord, Maddy's sitting on a portal at bottom. She can.
Do you still build farm on Lycan? Not farm, zoo.
I think you go harpoon.
It's scary, not really.
He is going to pick up a Vlad's for the lads, but given he's got 2 lads that follow him around permanently, I think that's probably a good pickup.
Yeah, but the lads don't do like they do not heal and stuff.
They're clunking lying down in the bot lane.
God, I missed
Take
it.
him out.
Yeah, nice kill. Well, I mean, if
And I think this is a gone bot tower. They're not going to defend this.
yeah, there's no way. Clock's making his way over. Lulu's coming towards top, but he's got no hookshot just yet, so it's just going to be a bit of a warding mission. And Pango's smoked up too. Well, smoked. He's got an Invis rune heading over, but it's just like in there. Meanwhile,
Drow is desperately looking for somewhere to farm.
yeah, whilst 4 of Gubcord sit and waiting for it to show on wave. There's pings out top. Obs is going to have to use that and try and run away. Once again, Seething jumps over the top of someone's head. Gets trapped in by the cogs. So Obs
I
that he's
fucking
just
knew
going to
it.
hit one and say, fuck it, if you want me to fight, I'm going to fight. And Lulu's going to pay for it with his life. Does get the hook
Oh,
shot
no.
away, which is really nice play actually.
That was
Manages to
lovely.
live, but Obs is in hot pursuit. I don't think there's any way now. with
He's a
hook
big
shot down,
fluffy
he
wolf.
goes the wrong way. Decides that Y.O.S.O is more important for the kill. And then
I
Step back to the
fucking knew it.
cowards out.
I knew they will fuck up the combo with the cogs and the Pango ulti. Because
And these towers just melt.
the Pango was bouncing over cogs.
Yeah, the Pango roll was pretty severe. It's the second time now he's jumped over the top of someone's head. The lack of Pango experience is really starting to show. I say lack of Pango experience. He has a gold level Pangolier, so I'm not really sure
You just
Maybe it's the move
pure
speed
chatting
facet.
shit.
Maybe does the move speed facet kind of throw you off? Do you go a bit further? 'Cause it's a bit.
Not really, just learn better.
It's something that he's gonna have to start kind of adjusting for pretty quickly if he wants to. Really
Basically,
start having a
yeah.
proper impact.
He needs his clock not to cast cogs.
Well, even then, like, just to go on to Obst initially, like he jumped straight over his head. The cogs weren't cast until afterwards. How's that drow doing? Not happy. Tracksex, the drow ranger, is not a happy bunny at the minute.
Still level 5 on Lion.
Yeah.
Gonna find some space somewhere.
This deck is so underleveled compared to everyone.
I mean, he's level 7. I guess ideally you'd be a higher level. Pango 2 levels on him. But I mean, the net worth is sitting quite comfortably in favour of Gubcord. Sniper opts to take the.
They're portling down on the
Just.
Ah,
I
that
don't
was
know
a
how
cool
the
shit got.
fuck he got caught by that
Yeah.
gust there on Maddy. But he's going to attempt to cast the root
Maybe
and get
in danger
stunned out,
there.
and this is just horrific. It's really, really nasty positioning for the Underlord there to get caught by the
a
Pango.
little too aggressive there.
Another lovely hook shot and Colt. Gonna be a shallow grave to keep Techie's life for a little bit longer, but Skullbastard's gonna follow suit to the grave, and Sniper is going as well. That is 1 clockwork for 4 of the enemy team. That is a very good trade. Yeah, Seething demonstrating that he does in fact know how to play Pangolier with a very, very nice roll there. Apologies, Gubcord. That was the Caster's Curse in action. But yeah, that gust, eh? What do you make of that? I could have sworn that the gust went before she came out the portal.
He's got Blink finished on Mars now.
Okay, that's something. Going for the Echo Saber now to the Lycan. He is maybe going to get scouted out by Lulu with the flare, but he's fast enough that it's not really a problem. 4 seconds on hookshot as well, so he's going to keep chasing and think about it, but he's too far. Nothing comes of it. Obst making risky plays, but I suppose, like they say, you've got to risk it for the biscuit. Nice wards in the triangle for Gubcord now. They can see just about everything that's going on. They know both camps being farmed. They've got a very good idea of where the team's playing, so that's going to embolden Maddy to use this haste screen and make a bit of an aggressive play down in the bot lane. They're pinging out exactly where the drow is because they can see her under the ward. But I don't think they've got the numbers quite yet to go for it.
I don't really like this mech build.
Uh,
I would really like Crimson
That's
Guard,
a lot of
Rush, and
spells
Okay.
used on Ea-nasir. He's got just about enough. I mean, he's got enough left in him for both of his important ones now, thanks to that clarity. And he's going to be a little bit too fast for the Gubcord lads. Regards to which biscuit you'd risk it for, I mean, I don't
Chocolate
know.
Hobnob.
Chocolate Hobnob, okay. I was going to say a chocolate digestive. They're amazing. But back in the day, back when I used to use Tinder, being a red-headed man, there was at least one joke about me. Attempted getaway with the hook shot there from Lulu, but the Sniper follows up with a very nice assassinate to finish him off. Y.O.S.O playing very dangerously now. All 5 of Gubcord are here, just knocking on their door, trying to take out that tower, and all he can do is watch from a distance.
I think they could take a fight here though.
I think they could too.
Yeah,
I
this is a really bad move by Tyre.
They're waiting for the clock, but they're losing an awful lot of health. There's a nice little set of mines on that high ground. Maybe they're hoping someone walks up there.
Gonna respectfully TP out. Scurry away.
Yeah, Seething finds the present that was left for him by Gub. And the game settles. Now, it's about this point in time when, on Dire, you really want to be just kind of marching down lanes as 5, hunting for kills. And speaking of hunting for kills, they might find Nasir now. They do see him with Lycan, but Lycan turns back to hit the camps and gets gusted, and that makes them think, perhaps not today.
Oh, bookshop.
Looks like Dyer's top tower is in some trouble.
Poor Dazzle left for dead.
Yep. What can you do? He was hanging his bum out a little bit. Especially with Radiant feeling involved. Looking at the bot lane now.
Dyer's top tower, I'd put on a heart. That baby is coming down. Dyer is scanning for enemies.
Sorry, I'm reading the biscuit chat.
What's the consensus? Which is the best one?
A lot of Hobnob enjoyers.
Fantastic. Maybe Hobnob's
Get out
just
for some custard creams.
Hobnob's engineered for Dota. We're straying too far from the game. We have a game. We've got to focus. Although I suppose we are replacing Pyrian stream, so it would be remiss of us not to talk about something random for at least 5 minutes.
We got a big old shield on the big old Underlord.
And they're
they're
going
pulling in.
straight on top of Nasir. He's going to get rooted, but Y.O.S.O's there with an
the
arena to just say, fuck you.
And they're all just
And
going
they're
to
just
pull
gonna go
away and
back.
say no thanks.
They're just going to go straight back through. Never
Well, we
mind,
tried.
lads, next time. That's exactly what
Only
I
a
thought.
90-second cooldown, it's fine.
Yeah, that's
We'll get
exactly
back.
what I thought was going to happen when you look at this draft. That was a really nice Mars ult from Y.O.S.O though, to keep his drow alive. I think she dies there. 99
They could
times
catch
over.
the Pango bot though.
Yeah, and they're going to. He's
Oh,
going to pop
no.
the ult. He's going to run straight past. Going to try and get Lulu, but there's probably a bit too much time on the TP. He realizes, thinks better of it, and then says, fuck it, I'm going. He's got a ward, so he's going to see where he goes, and Lulu stops to take the Watcher. Not expecting Obs to come through. He hits the cog at the back and then runs back through the
And then change your mind and go back again.
Obs is loving it. He's having a great time. He just wants to make the most of his ult and run around as much as he can. I like
I think
to
though
there's
they've
some-
made enough space now that they can take this turn.
Yeah, I like to think there's someone in chat saying, Obst, mid, stop it, come back. Has to walk back down bot and do the boring tower taking rather than chasing down the silly clockwork, the dead looking way.
Yeah, the issue with the draft is they have fuck all stuns. Like,
Yeah, there's
Zero.
not really
That
any
is
way to
true.
lock him down, is there? They've got
Zero.
a root on the Lord, they've got a blast off stun and that's it.
yeah, no point in click stun, no click stun. It's just like,
Yeah. Maddy immediately going straight for the AC rather than for the ATOS that you normally see, probably because they're worried about this Drow's armor. It's not really armor piercing, is it? It's more like armor ignoring.
I mean, it is armor piercing. It's base armor piercing.
I think Sitout though could be pressuring a bit more in the other lanes. They had two of them up by the top tower and just sort of
Yeah,
farmed
absolutely.
near it, and then
I'm
left.
just not sure. Like, if Underlord goes AC, what armor item will you like and buy?
And because they've not pressured somewhere else now, they're just going to give him a free rush.
Yeah.
And Dire here.
So Dire, you know, the game, net worth, and it feels a little bit like the momentum somewhat swung back in favour of Sitout, but Sitout are just giving them like the entire map. They don't want to fight them, but they're almost in danger of giving them too much. And this free erosion is something that they shouldn't be getting. They haven't even scanned it, so I'm not sure if they're aware that this is.
It was the rocket player.
Oh, they flared it, did they?
No.
Okay, I am wrong.
Yeah, the thing is here, like, if I'm Sitout, I don't really care. Like, I don't think Dire can take a high ground. Like, if the sniper was a core, maybe. but like this, I don't know.
Both teams gonna go take their cubes.
It's Cube time. Ladies and
Keep on
gentlemen,
cube action.
Cube alert. No sunstrikes here at NZ FedEx. You fucking goblin.
Oh, don't traumatize me.
Like if this Lycan had the Alpha Wolf facet, high ground would be easier a bit.
So what does the Alpha Wolf facet do? Run me through it.
You lose 1 skill level of Howl and Impulse, but you get 5 or 6 like levels of wolves, and the wolves
So you
just,
get
like
better wolves.
yeah, you get like really good wolves. They can
but
cripple. They can like do. They can do a lot of stuff. I can't remember the intricacies.
Well, speaking of wolves, Y.O.S.O. Not. I thought he was moving like he was looking for something, but thought better of it. Maybe he thinks he's just going to wait for this BKB to come out. But at some point, Sitout have to press this this money advantage and start fighting back, because at the minute it's. I mean, if you just saw the state of the game at the minute, you'd think it was looking bleak. Dota thinks that Sitout have got a better win probability. I would probably agree, but I also think that Gubcord have got the capacity for some very, very good fights, and this Lycan is getting quite fat. Really, he's getting there.
He's Harpoon.
The Harpoon
Finished.
is finished. Yeah, so that's some catch. Where the other way.
There is a Manta now on Drow. Pango's nearly finished Ags.
So we've settled. We've settled into this horrible little mid-game equilibrium. I hope you weren't looking to start your game half past Stessis. It doesn't look like that's going to happen. Yeah. Well, there's a smoke out from 2 of them on Sitout. Running up, that is the Ags for the Pangolier flying out on a courier, and they've gone with a smoke to complement it, trying to find Maddy and Sniper. Maddy and Meepoonahorse, I should say, if I'm going to use. So there's a roll up from Pango. He's going to come in from the side, connecting with the silence from Drow. It's very nice. He's trying to use
The portal down,
and
quite
that
clear on
is
the
going to
interval.
be enough to take out Sniper. Maddy just portals away, goes back through, drops the root onto the Drow, gets a little bit of whatever.
The rest of the
that
teams come through the.
Lulu's going to jump in and immediately stun up and destroy the Dazzle. Bombs is trapped inside the arena as well.
Not a fight
While
they
Drow
wanted.
wails on him. He's down with the Aegis, but they've got nothing to stop him from dying again. He's just going to get immediately speared back by Y.O.S.O, who runs in front and decides to click instead, because he doesn't need to. Drow's there, and he's got no escape.
Yeah.
Drow, that's 2 items, by the way, and she's already shredding fools. And Sitout are starting to stake their claim on this game. 2,000 XP, 6,000 damage, a finger stack, and over 1,000 gold, plus a top tier 2. The game is starting to feel very time-friendly.
It's only a 7k lead though.
Yeah, it's not insurmountable by any means. I mean, we were 10k up yesterday. But
That's true.
Y.O.S.O doing
Numbers
a little bit
mean
of defending mid, but Gub's just going to blast the wave and they're going to smoke up and run away. Soups is still a little bit salty about the fact that we ratted him with AM. I maintain I had no moves for half of that game, so it's your own fault for not being able to catch up with a 320 move speed AM. Y.O.S.O going to get the spear back onto W.O.S, but there's not much follow-up from his team until now, with a hook shot to Sniper and a very nice connecting jump from Pangolier. He does get trapped in his own teammate's arena, so he's going to have to turn around and try and stun him stuff. But he
Sniper's
manages to
died
get
on the
ult off. There's the roar and the turn as well. He's going to try and run down
Oh.
the Mars, but the gust keeps him away. Now it's just a case of I want that kill is mine. No mana left on Drow, so she's going to
AC finished on the Undoor doing work here.
Lycan if he has his way, but it's looking like Lion is enough to get in the way and interrupt any kill from actually happening. Here he is on top of the ground now. She does get glimmered, and that's enough to keep her alive for now. And
Buff the man again, though.
I know. The Hex is back in 1 second, but it's not going to save him. Nice turn from Gubcord there. Not really sure what went completely wrong with that fight. I think the arena from the Mars interrupted the Pangolier. Meant that he couldn't really land any more with his initial stunts on the two guys they were trying to go on. And that just meant they could live for a little bit too long. Maddy, so with a very nice portal in plus mech to keep Lycan alive.
And had just finished an AC, which was big in that fight.
Yeah. AC plus Howl is so much armor reduction. They're going to shred.
They didn't get a
people as
tower,
they
but they've done a bit of damage on both.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're on Gubcord, you think you've stabilised the game. After that pretty disastrous fight top, you've managed to kind of hit back and stabilise it nicely.
They have all area a bit more. I think though that last fight showed that Lycan needs BKB real bad. He was getting thrown all over the place with spears.
I mean, this is what happened to me yesterday on the Y.O.S.O, right? And it does get to the point later in the game when your BKB is down to 6 seconds that you pop it, you get through 1 round, and then there's just more, and there's more, and there's more, and it's just painful. And maybe they're starting to think on Dire now that they left it too late. I mean, Drought 600 gold away from the BKB, which is going to make her a lot harder to lock down and kill. And then after that, God knows what else she picks up. She's got an extra 75 attack range now too, so she can hit
Lycan
you.
is only 20 gold away from his BKB though.
Yeah, Lycan's doing a really good job keeping up with this Drow. Obviously, it looks pretty even, but Drow's got a lot more cash in the 2 items that she's got compared to Lion's. I keep calling him Lion. Lycan's 2. So yeah, Gub, for whatever reason, setting up a little shrine, I think, to whatever that is on the banner, surrounding it with mines. Maybe it's an ego play, not sure. I think Gubcord's draft relies really heavily on execution at this point, right?
Yeah.
But to be fair, so does Sitouts. They're relying on Y.O.S.O to not cock up the arena, and Lulu to not cock up the cogs, just to give that Pangolier enough time to roll around with his ags now. Potentially, I think setting up for a Roche on Gubcord,
I don't know, man. I
but
feel like
it's
this draw
still-
just needs
yeah,
shards
they've got a
and
minute, yeah.
she cannot die.
Both cores have got the BKBs finished now.
Yep, Drought 18-2, so she's kind of approaching the point of scary. I think she's not quite there yet. Once she gets to Stadler, she definitely will be. It's time to tell how far off that is, depends on how the next couple of fight goes. See, I reckon, just looking at Ea-nasir's items now, oh, he's not got the Arcana, never mind. I was going to say he's just going for all the pretty Arcana items with the Hurricane Pike and the Daedalus, but it is not the case. Looking for something here maybe on Radiant. Lulu's provoking them on the wave, but they have sniffed it out and they're going to back off.
They're trying to bait them into this little puddle of mines.
Yeah, going for a Manta now on the Lycan, I think, probably to try and get away from the silence. Yeah, Gub is desperate. Gub is absolutely desperate for someone to chase him down into that river.
Radiant scanning around for enemies.
They're looking,
Roche has
yeah, Roche
just popped up now.
just popped up, so they're going to be on top of it. And
Radiant have already used
yeah,
their scan,
Radiant
though, so they're going to miss
scans,
it.
So they're going to be flexed. They do have 2, so I wonder if they use the second scan to try and suss it out.
He's going to roar, though. Give it away.
So they know. Maddy is making space in the mid lane. He's going to get speared back into a tree by Y.O.S.O max distance, and Wurzag is there to stun and take her mana away. Does manage to get off the mana hoops, but there's not much, and she gets fingered and killed. Sniper TP's in, and Y.O.S.O arenas for it.
High with the team.
That is going to be one by
And
one by
this
one.
is-
Now Obst is in as well, but for whatever reason they're turning around. He is going to ult and run in with that Aegis that he's
What?
picked up. Y.O.S.O blinks past him, and Obst is on top of Drow. She does get
Oh dear.
glimmered away. Well, Hurricane piped away and glimmered, and he's just
To
going
the
to have
bombs!
to make off with his life through the bombs. I reckon all of Gubcord's comms at the minute are take him to the bombs, take him to the bombs, fire him in the river.
I think there was some questionable TPs in there. They could have just charged down bot a bit
Yeah, I
after they did Roche.
don't know why.
Get their losses and
Yeah, I think that was a bit of save everyone mentality. Although, is a positive exchange, 1500 XP, 500 gold. Does narrow the gold lead a little bit. So at the minute we have bombs. We do have bombs, yeah. Not sure what that's about.
we have minefield sign now.
And we do have the Gub Ags. That's going to be huge because they want to be moving around a lot in these fights. You know, clock is coming from across your screen. You've got Pango rolling around. You've got Drow who wants to be able to hurricane pike herself away, and the Gub Ags is going to do an awful lot to prevent that. They have smoked up. They're probably going to find this lion here if they play their cards right, but they don't. They pass like ships in the night.
Just going to skim each
Yeah.
other.
Oh, here we go. Picks up
Finding and
Pangolier. He
stealing,
does get harpooned in, and he's hexed out as
Flicker,
well. He's going to go
flicker.
down before he can get any
The Gus
spell.
missed.
That's really nice. Skullbastard jumping forwards. They've lost sight of the lion, but he's standing under it. Gets missed by the dust, and he's hexed up by Dazzle. And that is horrible. He just gets two-shot by the Lycan. And Sitout are going to have to walk back up high ground, tail between their legs, whilst Gubcord sit here and wait for their wave mid to arrive and let them hit high ground. Maddy's going to TP back, probably on the understanding that she can just portal in if anything breaks out. Whilst Obst is bottom, quite happy to munch the tree.
Why aren't they hitting towers, though?
I don't know.
Oh,
They've
no.
just kind of abandoned it. There's a whiffed spear, a whiffed gust, but a connected hook shot. That's
Gonna have to
keep
BKB to
inside the
get out of
box enough.
this.
He's just holding onto the BKB for no reason. Well, I suppose he does
Go
have
with
the
that,
Aegis.
just
Maddy does TP on the back
Attacks
line. They're
Underlord
gonna- Yeah,
coming
he's just going to run away.
The rest of the
Underlord-
team can't get there. Techies is busy taking mid.
Yeah, Underlord went up the back line to protect the Lycan, but trades her life for it. And like you say, Techies is just dropping mines mid. He does have the banner.
He hasn't got the tower yet, though.
No, and I don't think he will now either, because Y.O.S.O's looking for him. He's going to blink back and stun him, but Y.O.S.O activates the minefield sign and just keeps running through it. He is going to get caught on the wrong side of the cogs and finished off by the lion finger. But we saw the minefield sign, ladies and gents. Yeah,
It's a lovely addition.
This is such a strange game. This is actually like
really bizarre. Pango brought back that fight as well for some reason.
Well, as we all know, high ground is the hardest part of Dota.
High ground fucking impossible. I can't wrap my head around it. But a really positive fight there for Sitout, taking out both Maddy and Gub. Lots of XP to be had, about 1,000 each. Less the poor lion that missed it. And then Skullbastard, I guess, mistimes the grave. That's all I can think happened there. But yeah, again, shards apiece. There's a the concussive grenade on Sniper now, which is really quite good. Not sure why he's going for a Hurricane Pike instead of his Ags. I thought the whole point of Sniper was the kind of long-range stun. But
I think this techies needs to save item for himself.
Yeah, I mean, he does have 9 slots with which to build one, so there is that.
He's going for a Kaya.
That can go straight in the backpack.
This drow 3-shot him at the moment. He needs
Yeah, I think you want a Wind
something
Waker,
to
right?
sustain himself. Yeah.
Lots of people top, but they're being very cagey. Lulu's gonna flare the wave and jetpack away. Just as Maddy comes down from the high ground. If only they knew. See, this is when you're playing a game of Dotes and you can't see anyone on the map, and you're sitting there going, "Where the fuck are they? Like, what's going on?" Actually, they're just on the other side of some trees, and you never see them. If Sitout can kill Seething in this next fight, I mean, he's not got buyback for. I mean, there's not buyback on for another 5 minutes, and even besides that, he's 1,000 gold away. No buyback on Drow either. And it seems silly to be talking about buybacks at 37 minutes into the game, but they can end it. Oh, they can go some way to ending it. They can take a couple of lanes at least with this Lycan. And they've got the Underlord party portal strat as well, so always something to bear in mind. Nasir is gonna use his multi-shot and back him off from the top lane push. Gub, yet again, going a little bit stir-crazy, putting mines down absolutely everywhere. I wonder which talent he goes for. With the amount of mines he's putting down, you'd expect it to be the left one, right? But there's something in me that's saying 252 damage is just what he's going to click.
I mean, surely at a point they need it, don't they? They need someone else pumping out damage.
Yeah, smoke up from the supports and the Lycan on team GCDD.
Sitout are all cuddled up in the mid lane.
Maddy's drawn the line in the sand. She said they're going to be behind this point. Little does she know, they're actually all in front of it. And Y.O.S.O is going to be in range to blink and spear back Obst. He's caught a little bit. He's going to get missed hook shot, but there is a lion stun that connects. He gets silenced. He's just going to run straight for her. He's on top of the drow now, and she's all over. She uses the Hurricane Pipe to get back, and the Mars Arena is going to keep them away for a little bit, but it's not enough. She's almost dead. Really nice grave from the Dazzler to keep Obst alive just long enough to kill the drow, and like we said, no buyback. Meepoonahorse for some reason almost goes through the portal, but it times out before he can get through. Not quite sure where he's going, and Maddy's going to be there trying to finish off Lulu, but doesn't get it in time, and that gives Lion enough time to blink away while Seething walks top with his tail between his legs, and this should be TM, a lane of racks for our dire friends.
Or just a tower.
Why just the tower?
No, please go back.
Oh, yeah.
God. Watching it from the outside perspective, it is painful, isn't it?
I really don't understand this game.
I mean, that fight at least is proof of concept, though, right? Lycan just ran at the drow and absolutely shredded
He's
her.
struggling to manfire, though.
Well, he's losing his health quickly, but that's pretty easily solved if he gets like a proper lifesteal item. This Hex on the way is going to be really good for him, but I feel like he needs a little bit of damage, maybe what's he at now? 280, just over, is nice,
I would
but it's
assume
not enough to kill a late game drow.
they're going to hold out now for a Roche before they do anything foolish like high ground.
I'm not in the mood for a 2-hour game. I wanted to get both of these done and out of the way by 10 o'clock, touch wood.
And then 9 Roches down the line and you're still playing.
Nine
What happened?
roaches down the line, and we'll just have my head in my hands. My partner will be home from work. She'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing? This started at 7:30, you maniac."
We actually had an interesting talk in our game yesterday where at a point when you're in 2 hours into the game, surely one of the Roshans should just be a auto win button.
Yeah, I think so. Because at that point it gives you something to fight about that just isn't in the pit, right? There's no... I think the problem with Dota on a super late game level, obviously not for pros and people that understand how to do late game, but low level Dota, is that there's no incentive to leave your high ground after a certain point. Like, you just turtle and eventually they're going to lose, right?
Oh,
They
you
take
missed
out
that.
Ea-nasir. Well, I say they. Gub takes out Ea-nasir solo, gets tipped by
Oh
Ops,
my
but the
God.
bombs are
my
enough
God.
to take out the Y.O.S.O and Lulu. That is amazing.
Gub has done it.
Jesus.
Gub has won the morale.
Gub has solo killed all three. Well, I know he sped up the high ground as
And
well.
then
but not quite sure what the thought was there. Maddy comes through and decides she's going to go through, but does. Interesting to note that Hex doesn't actually cancel the portal, but there's enough time left in it. They're just going to go straight back through, and now there's 4 of them. Going to try and force out a high
there's
back
only
on.
2 of them. 2 of them didn't get through the portal.
Oh, well,
Oh, there they are.
Dazzle's arrived. Obs is still on the other side of the map though. Lulu
Poor little
looks onto the
snipers
sniper,
getting-
but he gets pushed off the high ground by the cogs and saved. Not enough to keep him alive though. Seething is on top of them both. Lulu,
Maddy's desperately trying to hit the
Maddy's
building.
Trying her best, but nothing's going to come of it. There's too much damage, and there's not enough creep.
Yes.
That was.
My
what the
God,
fuck was
dude,
that?
man.
Gub is
This
my
game
goat.
makes no fucking sense, dude. This game actually makes no sense.
Gub is my goat. Lycan, I think Lycan was just trying to figure out what to do with the cheese in his inventory, right? Like he was trying to sort out the cheese, and that delay meant that he couldn't get in the portal quick enough to go and help the rest of his team.
Inventory management's hard, okay? You got
So
You gotta
we had
priorities.
a triple kill, a solo triple kill into a solo feed, into a Roshan, into a 3-man fiend without the carry with Aegis who
Right,
didn't go
Ea-nasir
into
has
it.
learned his lesson and is walking his illusions through all the mines, but he's only caught 2 of them. It doesn't trust the wisdom. Look at how tentatively they're all walking. This is why techies is fucking awful. It's like psychological warfare, and he's just forgotten. And he's gonna walk straight into another one. Okay, he's adapted. Not quite fast enough on that one, but he gets that one. Little does he know, they're all over the place.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just stunned. Like,
Chat is chanting more game.
holy shit, it's 44 minutes.
What a fucking shitfest. I love it. I love it. Unlike Y.O.S.O, who claims that these long, exciting games are painful to watch, I think this is amazing. I hope you hear this tomorrow, Y.O.S.O.
Gub is setting up a new
Yeah,
new
there's a
minefield.
new trap here. Unfortunately, Seething is gonna use the creeps and bait the mines. I don't know if that was intentional, but if it was, that was fucking pog.
I need a gem.
They do.
Okay, apparently Y.O.S.O said this game will be over in 2 minutes. Checking items on Y.O.S.O, he's got his pipe, got his blink and his BKB, and he's working on a hex. He does have
Ooh.
enough cash for it, but he's
Wow,
holding on to
bro,
Maddy
that's
at
not
the same
buyback.
time. Yeah, no buyback.
Oh, she does. She just got it.
Just got it now. So no buyback on the
Just
clock, and
Lycan
that's
is
it. There is
on the high ground.
yeah, Lycan's up. Pango's rolling on the back line, and Maddy's in front. There's 2 fucking hits down, but it's not enough. She's just going to get blown up by the Drow plus lying combo. Y.O.S.O's on the back line. Rena's on 3, but no one wants to go in. Obviously, it's just BKBing and running up past them. He's going on to the wrong target. He's trying to kill the clock whilst Drow is just hitting him, and he's going to go down. That's the Aegis.
He
But
doesn't have BKB
yeah,
here. He's
he
stuck.
does have a refresher shard. But
He's in
not
no
bothered
man's
to put it
land.
into- yeah, refresher shard in the backpack, but didn't think to slot it whilst he was dead, and he's just going to have to run and get cleaned up by Drow. And that is 2 down on Dire in exchange for a clock with no buyback anyway.
And half a tower.
7,000 XP, and now the chase commences, and Gub gets to continue his reign of psychological warfare.
I'm really not sure why they didn't just wait out the roll
Yeah,
and just
I-
re-engage.
I'm beginning to wonder whether desperation is kind of playing a little bit into this. I think maybe, you know, yesterday is playing in their mind a bit. There's more illusion play from Ea-nasir. He's going to walk in, going to take out the mines, but he's not going to see the minefield sign. And he's starting to take a lot of damage from
Ooh,
them.
Lycan doesn't have
He
charge.
found the minefield sign and
Oh,
he's
no.
gonna BKB
Why
TP to
BTP
live
out?
through it.
What the fuck is this?
Okay, go from Gub onto the Pangolier. Pango's going to jump on top of Sniper. He gets disarmed and knocked back. He starts to roll and he's just going to roll away. Gub does have the minefield sign out, but he is long gone. Pangolier starts roll TPing and
out.
he is going to get away just in time.
So this whole mess is
What is the
your
cooldown on the minefield sign?
The minefield sign.
Not a lot.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
45 seconds.
Oh yeah, 45.
45, yeah.
Apologies. But is that including the Octarine?
Yeah, most likely.
Gub is just desperate for someone to take a fighter on the secret shop. I don't know why at this point of the game that's the hill you want to die on, but
Yes, someone in chat did say Lycan doesn't have the shard. The shard is pretty good for pushing out like passively waves.
yeah, I feel like that's what you need, right? That solves your high ground problem because it means that your waves are basically the equilibrium is kind of in your favour. Maybe he's hoping to pick it up from the Tormentor that has respawned.
There's an orchid now on Clockwork.
He had that for a while.
Radiant's going to take out their cube, which is probably going to make Gub
This-
remember that theirs exist.
fucking weird.
They're going to head over for it as well, I imagine. Also, Zalapa does point out whoever wins this game is playing another game in about 10 minutes after that. So it is effectively a best of 2.
Sniper.
Sniper's going to die straight away to Tormentor, and there's Obs with his shard. What are we watching, chat? This is amazing.
Oh, good god.
Right, quick item check. Now that we're getting into it, Y.O.S.O finished up the Hex, and should be a nice little addition to helping the Drow control the Lycan. She does have a Mindbreaker and has finished the Daedalus now, so she's starting to hit that critical mass point. No Ags just yet, but does have the Shard. Like you said, there is a Orchid on clock. Pango finishes the Missile now. Lion still nothing to do, but what do you suppose he's a support, right? Ags, Guardian Greaves, AC, lots and lots of armor on the Underlord, but she's still getting shredded. Oops. Saving up for his Hex to try and deal with this huge Drow-shaped problem that they're starting to have.
They're poking bot.
Yeah.
What's you doing?
I know. I know. I've got it.
Nope, never mind. They've gone back. You can go back. It's
Yeah,
fine.
never mind. Back to the items. Gub picking up a plate mail. I would hope that's Shiva's. Kaya and Sanj finished as well, so this lad is starting to abuse the 9 slots that he has at his disposal. Meepoonahorse gone for a Maelstrom now rather than the Ags. I'm really baffled as to why there's no Ags on this lad. And Des Drow, Eagle Song, Talisman of Evasion, and I bet not long. Yeah, there's a claim. 285 gold. There will be a butterfly on the Drow. At which point, you're going to feel quite bad on the Lycan because you've got no way to get through it. Roche.
What the fuck? Wait, what?
A minute and 43 seconds to Roche wins. Y.O.S.O hanging his ass out mid. There's
Yeah.
3 of Gub here just watching him. 4 wolves now on Lycan, which gives him 7 health
Just
regen and
looking at him.
65% bonus
I
damage.
think they could have gone on Y.O.S.O there.
Yeah, I'm not sure what all of the cowardice is about.
There is obviously more of a pressure in these elimination games because this is it.
Yeah, like, as we know, it kind of inspires cagier plays, there's less risk. Hanging around for the Roche on our Gubby friends. They're going to be waiting for a minute, but I suppose that's not too long. Starting to poke the portal, maybe. Gub manages to
Okay.
kill Y.O.S.O with some mines. Jesus Christ. Hits him with the wire. A triangle. Okay. This is absurd. Okay, I will refill. Jesus Christ.
I don't know what this Bloodstone does on the Underlord.
So stupid. Underlord going for a Bloodstone now, it looks like.
Mm.
I say
I
that
don't know.
Underlord finished a Bloodstone at the same time as Drow finishes a Butterfly.
I mean, I know why it does play, but just like there has to be
I
something.
mean, the
right?
actually, yeah, the AoE on the pit is going to confuse you, right? They're just going to start hitting this tower and they chunk it. Well, they chunk it if Lycan can stay in his actual form. Drow's back.
They've got a minefield sign down there.
Oh my god, yeah, they're going to be so hesitant to walk towards this. In fact, they can't really, but Lycan, every time Lycan walks up, he just gets fucking controlled. and
That
he's
is a
less than
lot of
half
damage
HP.
out of Drow though.
They haven't triggered the minefield sign yet. Maddy's in on the back line for the root. She's just going to have to walk away. Drow gets rooted up. She's going to get rooted up again. Still not triggered the minefield sign. There we go. That's the Badger. And down goes the towers. In runs Lycan.
And they are in.
Absolutely decimates the Pangalia. Has to buy back. Y.O.S.O misses.
Are they in too far?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He is
Y.O.S.O
too
misses
far.
the arena, but he's cut
Nice
off.
grave coming out.
Yeah.
Scurrying.
Obs,
Oh,
really nice
oh,
hook shot from
lovely.
Lulu to catch Lycan. Lion fingers the wrong target, and Lycan has time to pop the refresher shard and get his ult off again,
Just die back.
which gives him
Poor
enough
Dazzle
mana.
is desperately trying to get his grave back
Lulu.
up.
The Drow is stuck here. He
Lulu
can
pulled
move.
back and just stood there. Drought goes down,
Oh,
buys back again. No buyback on Pango. So there's just.
Dub need to
yeah.
cut their losses here and get out.
Techies is doing so much work. Really nice hook shot on Lulu to pick up the Dazzle as well. But there's 3 buybacks left to spend on Gubcord. I mean,
Yeah,
well,
just kill him. Yeah,
yeah,
just try and
this
kill
is
him.
a dieback clock if he gets it. The evasion is a little bit too much, and then the rest of them are there to try and clean
Oh,
up the
his
mess.
team.
He might
Ea-nasir.
go down to this. He's getting control. He is going to try and pop the Manta to do something with it, but there's so much damage, and the Lion gets the finger off as well, which takes Orbs out of the game and resets us back. More game, ladies and gentlemen. More
I can
game.
feel the stress from this poor Dazzle desperately
Yeah.
ulting to try and get grave back up.
Hilariously, still a good fight for for Gubcord. 3 buybacks they managed to bait out there.
If they, what the fuck is the Luna doing? If they catch the not the Luna, the fucking,
The Drow.
yeah,
Drow hitting.
you're fucking dead. You're gone.
They should
If
buy
you-
back for this and
Yeah,
punish it.
absolutely. I mean, maybe they're waiting for.
I
Maddy
don't
does
think
have
to
feed
buy
skate,
back.
so maybe they're just saying, "Fine, take the lane." They've got 4. They're going to be able to make the most of it.
He needs to shrapnel. He needs to kill his creeps as fast as he can.
It's not going to be enough. They're pinging to defend it, but no one's going to come, and they're just going to be happy to trade lane for lane. Meanwhile, Ea-nasir going top.
This is
They-
ballsy though.
Yeah,
It-
Techies is back alive, and they're starting to come out. They've used their second fort, and that's going to back Ea-nasir off. Y.O.S.O hanging around, probably for too long. No, he gets away. Ea-nasir TP's back to base. Y.O.S.O,
I think they could have used a buyback there and punished them.
I think if they'd bought back on Lulu, they'd probably kill Drow, and that's dieback, and that's game, I think. Well, Drow is about to show on this wave here. And at this point on Gubcord, you're thinking...
Just portal on her.
Yeah, just portal on it, right?
Roche is up. Where is he? Yeah, he is. He is up.
Although, for Gubcord, I mean, didn't force any buybacks. You didn't get anything really that you wanted to get out of that. You've got buyback on your Lion and your Mars only for 5 minutes. So there is a 5-minute window now where Gubcord have to press the
Ooh.
advantage.
They don't have the techies for top fight.
Why is Techies not
Where is
there?
Gub and why isn't he top?
Why?
He does have a TP.
He has a
scroll, so I
TP.
don't know
Please,
why is he
TP,
not using
TP.
it.
This is like the fight of the game. If they fucking kill a Drow here, it's over.
They know.
Why isn't techies there?
Okay, they've
They're being
picked out,
nervous.
They
They're
know.
too nervous.
They have to run in.
Please. Yeah. Oh my god. dude.
Running in.
Techies is keeping in,
Round,
but that
BKB's up. Snatches
Oh,
the Aegis.
shit.
Snatched it.
But Obs gets
TP
tagged.
cancelled
bash.
though.
She gets
He
the
can
cancel
click
on the
twice, he can die
TP.
twice.
Gub with a really nice jump in. And
She's
Lulu
alone.
is
She's
gonna...
all alone.
Ea-nasir
She's
is
completely
down.
alone here.
So
Oh, there's Lulu in the background.
surrounded by 5. Lulu hexed up, gonna distract them
No
long enough
BKB.
for Ea-nasir to
That
get
is
one
dead
spell
Drow.
off. And that's Drow dead. No
This is
buyback.
over. This is just
Portal
over.
into the base.
Lulu
Just
dead, no
portal
buyback.
into the base.
There
There we
is
go.
the portal. Ignore the racks, chaps. Just hit the fucking towers. Less game. Y.O.S.O caught by the pit. Half of his health gone. He is glimmered up, but there is a sniper assassinate
Dead.
who's keeping him in vision.
Focus the base.
And
Focus
he
the base,
drops
lads.
to Orbs. Y.O.S.O buys back, but he has no spells. 20 seconds until he has no one arena.
They have
The
no
building.
creeps.
They use the
And
floor. No creeps, so the buyback
The 18 creeps are
comes
killing it.
back online. Lycan, they don't care. They're just gonna try and hit it through backdoor. There comes down the minefield sign. Seething jumps straight through the middle of it, and there is Lion buyback 2 now, trying to do anything they can to keep this game going long
Just
enough.
commit to it.
But yeah,
Just hit the building.
Obst, he's got nothing left.
the creeps
I've got nothing left.
desperately.
And these arenas are doing a lot of work. No creeps.
Creep,
but
lads.
it's coming.
Creep.
It's on the way. They just need to hold out long enough. Underlord
Maddy
flies
has walked back.
She's gonna portal in as soon as it's available.
Okay, they have
Really
creeps.
nice grave. There's Y.O.S.O on a dieback. Seething just manages to get into fountain. The creeps arrive. Tier 4's going down. Obst pops. Somehow looks like he's spell immune now. But yeah,
That's
he pops
game.
Oh.
the
That's
BKB.
game.
And that
And look at
is
them doing it before the
GG.
hour.
Gubcord knockout
Holy
team sit
fuck
out
me, what?
with a bounty or lord from Maddy. Fucking hell, well played. That Lycan pick, eh? What a pick.
Spirit Wolves.
Spirit
Apparently
Wolves.
they're wonderful.
Fucking hell,
Jesus,
no game.
What a,
Game
what a
over.
fucking... Oh my god.
What a
This-
hype game, man. Right, well, we'll head back to the waiting room, to the draft screen. Sit out, more like more like sat out. Or as Kieran said, sit out, more like without. That sees
That is.
Gubcord Dota Division knock out Team Sit Out, and as I think someone said that was going to be the biggest upset of the tournament, didn't they? Well, Gubcord deliver, and yeah, on we move.